listeners and my lovely students. This is online class. I am Chandan Shah, an English teacher, and today we will learn about one of the poem. The poem has taken from class 9 English. The name of the poem is in our board, that is The Rivals. The Rivals is written by James Stephens, and James Stephens was an Irish poet and novelist also, poet as well as novelist. He was born on February 9, 1880 and died on December 26, 1950. And he is popular for or produced many retelling of Irish myth and fairy tales. Retelling of Irish myth and fairy tales is very popular of his style of retelling Irish myths and fairy tales. And his novel, one of the novel, its name is The Crook of Gold. And Crook of Gold has gained much popularity. And this novel translated in many languages also. Many languages. And his last book, it means James Stephens' last book, its name is Kings and the Moon. Kings and the Moon was also a volume of verse that was published in 1938. Published in 1938. In 1938. It means the last book. Its name is Kings and the Moon. Okay, dear students, we are in the introduction part. And James Stephens, born on February 9, 1880 in Dublin, and died on December 26, it means 1950, and died on one of the palace, that is London. And dear students, he was interested in socialism. James Stephens was interested in socialism and wrote poem on different human emotions. The poem The Rival is also related about human emotion, and The Rival is one of them. The Rival is also related about human emotions. But in this poem, it describes the wrong emotion or state of the mind. Wrong emotion. In this poem, there is also related about emotion and the wrong emotion of human being or a state of the mind. So dear students, this is about the biography or introduction part of the poet James Stephens. We are going to our verse. First of all, the rivals. The rivals means what? The rivals means competitor. Competitor. Competitor means two persons of the same category having an ambition of going ahead of each other. That is rivals, competitors. So dear students, we are going to our verse. First of all, I am going to write the verse in our board. Then I will explain. the first verse, the first stanza, 6 lines stanza. I am going to write first stanza. First stanza. Okay. I heard a bird at dawn. I heard a bird at dawn, singing sweetly on a tree. Singing sweetly on a tree. Singing sweetly on a tree. That the dew was on the lawn, and the wind was on the lea. But I didn't listen to him. For he didn't sing for me. He didn't sing for me. Okay, dear students, this is the first stanza of this poem. And in the first stanza, the poet or the speaker said, I heard a bird at dawn. Heard means listen also. So I heard a bird, a single word, a bird at dawn. At dawn, there is a word dawn. Dawn means early morning, daybreak. It means dawn means morning. So I heard a bird. There is a scene. A bird was sitting in a tree, and the bird was singing sweetly on a tree. It means in morning time, the bird is here, singing sweetly on a tree. It means sitting in a tree. The bird sing a song, a sweet song. That the dew was on the lawn. The dew means, all of you know, snow, falling snow. A dew, tiny drops of moisture. Dew was falling on a lawn. Lawn means enclosed meadow. Dew was on the lawn. Dew was on the lawn, on the field, and wind was on the lea. Wind means air, moving air. Moving air was on the lea. On the lea means grassland. Lea means grassland. It means open grassland or meadow. It means lawn and lea both are related to ground. But lea is grassland, घासे मैदान, and lawn means शीत मैदान. Okay, dear students, the speaker said, I heard a bird at dawn singing. The bird was singing sweetly song on a tree. Where? On a tree. And that time, the dew was on the lawn, the dew was on the ground, on the field, and the wind was also on the field, on the grassland. But I didn't listen to him. Listen. In the first line, the speaker said, I heard a bird at dawn. I heard. But in the fifth line, I did not listen. It means heard and listen. Heard means here general action of hearing. General action of hearing. But listen means trying to know what kind of sound it is, or paying attention on the sound. That is listen. So in first line the speaker said, I heard a bird at dawn. But in fifth line, but I didn't listen to him. Why didn't listen to him? Because the bird, he means here a bird did not sing for me. Here the speaker said, I am not paying attention to the song of bird because he didn't sing for me. Didn't sing for me. So this is about the first stanza. Then we are going to another stanza. Second, it means second stanza. And dear students, I am going to write the second stanza in our board. It means the second stanza, I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to him. For he didn't sing for me. That the dew was on the lawn. Okay, dear students, listen. In this stanza, second, a speaker said, I didn't listen to him. It means I didn't listen to, I didn't pay attention to the song of bird. For why? For he didn't sing for me. The bird didn't sing for me. The speaker said that the dew was on the lawn. The dew was on the lawn. It means third line. It means first stanza's third line and second stanza, this line is similar. It means dew was on the lawn. It means falling. Dew means falling teeny drops of moisture. Teeny drops of moisture, that is falling. So in this stanza, the speaker said, I didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to the bird's song. For he didn't sing for me. There is a reason. For he didn't sing for me. That the same time the dew was on the lawn. The same event. The dew was on the lawn. Lawn means, it means field. Lawn means field. The field is totally covered. Enclosed meadow. That is lawn. So the poem is rival. So the speaker and the bird both are rivals. Both are rivals. Then I am going to another stanza. Another stanza, 6-line stanza. And the wind was on the lee. Again, third stanza. And the wind was on the lee. I was singing. I was singing at the time. At the time, just as prettily as he means here the bird. I was singing at the time, just as prettily as he, the repetition line of third and fifth, I was singing at the time. At the time. Okay. Dear students, then we are in third stanza. In this stanza, the lines are repeating. It means here the speaker said, and the wind was on the lee. Wind was on the lee. Wind was on the grassland, on the grassy meadow, and I was singing at the time. The time means same time. Same time. It means bird was also singing on a tree, and I am also singing. I am also singing in the same time. I am also singing in the same time, just as prettily as he. It means my song is as pretty as he, as pretty as the bird. I was singing at the time. I was also singing at the same time, just as prettily as he. Just as prettily as he. It means two are rivals, two are competitors, the speakers and the bird. So the scene is here. The wind was on the lee, and the dew was on a lawn. In same time, both are singing, but here the speaker said, just as prettily as he. It means my song is prettily or prettier than the bird. And I was singing at the same time, the speaker said, just as prettily as he, I was singing at the same time. It means two are competitors. And here the poet is himself singing as nicely as the bird. The poet sings about the dewdrops fallen on the lawn and the wind blowing on the lea. And his subject matter is quite clear. Quite clear means the poet or the speaker is or was singing about dew and the wind, about nature, and both are. The bird was also singing about the dew and the wind. But here the speaker said, at the same time, as prettily as the bird did. It means the speaker said, my song is prettier than the bird. So this is about third stanza. And dear students, then we are going to last stanza of this poem. Last stanza or fourth stanza. Okay. Last stanza. In last stanza, as prettily as he, as prettily as he, about the dew upon the lawn. Dew upon the lawn and the wind upon the lea. So I didn't listen to him as he sang upon the tree. Okay, dear students, listen the last stanza. The speaker or poet say, as prettily as he. It means my song is prettier than the bird, and about my song is about the dew upon the lawn and the wind upon the lea. Dew, it means teeny drops of moisture upon the lawn, upon the ground, and the wind moving here upon the lea, grassland or grassy meadow. So I did not listen to him. At the same time, I am also singing song. So I did not listen to him. I did not listen to the bird song as he sang upon the tree. Why I did not listen to him? Because he sang upon the tree. He sang upon the tree, but I am singing to open field. I am singing on the open field of the meadow. Open field of the meadow. So here the bird thought superior. The bird thought superior because the bird is singing up on a tree, but the poet or the speaker is singing standing on the ground. In this way, the bird is trying to show superiority over the poet, and this is the reason. So here the bird show superiority over the poet, over the speaker. So the speaker did not listen to him. Competitor means, all of you know, equal. It means two persons at the same category having an ambition of going ahead of each other. But here in this scene, he sang upon the tree, but the poet is singing standing on the ground. So this is the difference. So this is about the poem. It means I am going to summarize the poem. One morning the speaker in the poem heard a bird singing sweetly on a tree. The bird was singing about the dew and the wind. The speaker did not pay attention to the bird's song as it was not singing for him. He was also singing about the dew and the wind at the same time as prettily as the bird did. The poet describes one of the emotions of human beings in the poem, rivalry or competition. And people feel for and against of many things, and they see someone's as good or not good depending on whether the person likes them or praises them. The speaker does not feel the words is worth listening to because it does not make him special. Does not make him special and does not listen to his song, so he also does not listen to the bird's song. So this is about the theme of this. It means summary of this poem. And dear students, our poem is finished and there are so many exercises. So I think I am going to close the class. Our chapter is finished. There are so many exercises you have to do. Okay.